All right. Hello, everybody. So, welcome back to Derpathon 2. Yo, I'm glad to be back on this, actually. So, thanks again for having me, Ahmad. Yeah, so this time I'm going to be showing off Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, and then Metroid Fusion after. And then, yeah. And then tomorrow, got Super Metroid GT Classic. I'm glad I didn't forget to have chat up this time, so thanks for the good looks, everybody. Awesome. Alright, so... Oh yeah, timer's on my end too, so... guess I'll count myself down. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, so... I guess some pre-Johns. Admittedly, I did not practice as much as I wanted to, because, I've been recently running for a bunch of marathons, Damn, like half of them were like GDQ hotfix shows, but the other half were not. So, yeah, geez, been running a lot of Link's Awakening DX for a bunch of different events, for the most part. And, usually I don't like to practice both, Link's Awakening and Oracle of Seasons at the same time, because, the games are, very similar, but, they're mechanically different, so, if you kind of do the wrong muscle memory, sometimes you can kill the run. But, I could go on more about differences between the games in a bit, but, there's, the beginning, I guess, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you feel, this game, the beginning, intro is, like, almost 2.5 minutes long, so we do kind of have, like, a lot of text mashing for the most part. And, oh, I actually just realized I forgot to, set up the de-interlacing, so I'm gonna assume that the game probably looks slightly better now. I was like looking back at the OBS feed and just noticed, I was like, oh. I see some, scan lines and stuff, so hopefully it's better. But yeah, honestly, I wouldn't even be able to, like, have enough time to talk about, like, the story for this game, to be honest, but if you haven't played it, I definitely recommend both the Oracle games. You can play them in either order. Doesn't really affect the continuity between both games. And what was I gonna say? For difficulty of speedrunning between the Oracle games, I think Ages is harder. I've definitely run it less than Seasons as well, personally, but the run definitely has a lot of RNG manipulation, so Ages more so than Seasons. Seasons, I think I only do it like 3 or 4 times throughout the run, but Ages, like, geez, I think there's like at least 18 minutes to do for any percent for that game, so there's a lot. But yeah, finally moving around. So some areas have a pre-designated season when you first enter, and then when you enter Mabe Village, or sorry, Horon Village. I just said the name for the wrong game. That's Link's Awakening, Mabe Village. But the season is random when you get there. So when I actually come back to Horon Village, what's it called? I'm gonna hope that it's any season except winter. Otherwise, it's a time loss, because when I'm gonna be walking towards the Maku tree, then there would be some snow mountains that would block your path on the way there, and you have to go around it, and it loses about, I heard, about 8 seconds to, like, navigate through there in the winter. But if you leave and re-enter the village, then you lose about 3 seconds trying to re-roll the season, so you just hope to not keep getting winter over and over, because it's 1 in 4 chance. Alright, so through Hero's Cave. So I have no idea why Link's sword is there. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, since enemies were in the way here, I'm just gonna kill them. I do have to actually get my kills to 30 by the time I finish Dungeon 1 anyway, so that does work. Oh, winter. Double winter! Oh no. Alright, summer. That works. Yeah, even though I got winter twice in a row, it still probably would lose, like, slightly less time than compared to having pretty much this straight path over towards the Maku tree. Yeah, I was talking about this on stream last night, how I find it kind of common, like whenever I get winter as the season, then like I'll get get winter twice in a row, like kind of commonly. So it happened there live. So yeah, gotta make sure to say no so that the Maku tree doesn't repeat himself when he was talking to you. Text mashing, they made it a lot faster in the Oracle games compared to Link's Awakening, which is actually really nice. So you want to mash both A and B to advance text faster. I think if there's like a final text box that will just completely close like all of the text boxes, you can also use the D-pad for that, but I never really do it. Oh my gosh, I habitually was about to split. I think that would have stopped the timer too. Whoops. Alright, so Gnarled Root Dungeon, so Dungeon 1. It's cool. Oracle of Seasons originally was planned to be a remake of Zelda 1. You know, with much less technical limitations compared to the NES, so but it ended up being its like own game eventually. But so yeah, this Dungeon 1, I heard that the layout is supposed to be like the same as Zelda 1's Dungeon 1. Obviously without these like minecart stuff and stuff, but I don't know. There's some like retrospective video that I watched like kind of recently about it. So fun trivia. So if there's any keys in the way, I'm gonna try to kill them as much as I can. And then that chest over there, I do need to backtrack for it because it has bombs. And chests with bombs gives you 10, so it's very nice to have. And there is a cracked wall that I need to blow up also to get towards the mini boss. I also do need to get at least 1 rupee, because there has been rupees dropping. I need to actually collect 1 as part of a RNG manipulation, so out of paranoia, I'm gonna just grab that one right there. In case, like, I get kind of screwed by drops, you know. There's a red rupee, which is worth 5, that also is a little tease. So, faster just damage boost through these, and I'm gonna hope to be able to grab the fairy through this bush. It can... Oh, that was close. It can just, like, beeline out of your way sometimes, so... Oh, I missed? Dang. I gotta chase this guy around. Oh, no. You jerk. So, yeah, Moblin boss. So, you want to double hit him with the bomb against the wall, and you want to keep, like, smacking him against the wall with your sword. And, those twins, so when you kill one, the other dies, but they have separate health pools, so that's why we just like focus on the blue one as like the speedrun strat. I overmatched on text there. I do have to make sure at the end of the dungeon that I have I think minimum 15 ember seeds, so otherwise RNG manipulation coming up later won't work, so gotta be careful about that. Oh, I forget if I killed the Zols the first time I visited this room. I hope I did, because that might also potentially bleed a lot of time in the run. I don't remember if I just ignored them or if I killed all of them. Alright, so saving and hard resetting here to try and set up an RNG manipulation, and I'm gonna need to listen to the TV for audio cues. Alright, I think that should work. So what this will do, so it should manip these Stalfos to be out of the way. First off, and them rolling the RNG a bit when moving too, in my favor. And then this first boss also should just like kind of walk straight towards me and shoot a beam once. Instead of possibly doing his like head charge attack where he like rams the wall, he's like invincible, he'll like fly off screen and like all this stuff, which like wastes a lot of time. And then additionally here, I want to spawn Maple after the dungeon which is why I needed the 30 kills. So when I bump into her, then we'll both drop a bunch of items, and want to manipulate so that she will drop a ring. It should be the level 2 power ring, which when you have it equipped will increase your sword damage by a lot. So okay, cool, yeah, that sounded right. And then yeah, also that potion drops right on you, which is convenient. So potions are like you know, like fairies in a bottle, like in A Link to the Past and like Ocarina of Time and stuff like that, where if you die, then your health gets restored. So you also get a potion there from the manip, which is kind of lucky. So I was rolling RNG by using Link's sword slashes, because you can advance the RNG by 1 call every time, because his sword randomly can make 3 different pitches, like a low sound, high sound, and medium, and a mid sound. So after a hard reset, the game does have predictable RNG in areas. So because of that, there's some areas where we can manipulate it by gradually advancing the RNG with sword swings. I'm also manipulating this part. I'm carrying on the manip still, so I'm also manipulating Rosa here to take the shortest path as well. During this like hide and seek minigame. That's also nice. And yeah, if I did everything right, then the ring, there's a ring that fell on top of me when bumping into Maple, and should have what's it called? Yeah, when I get the Ring of Praise, then it should be the level 2 power ring. It's gonna help speed up a lot of fights in general. I'm still trying to carry Manip just to ideally up until like a bit of the first portion of Dungeon 2 to have like favorable enemy RNG, so I don't have to like potentially chase some enemies around rooms, and to also get a bomb drop as well. More guaranteed. So you're gonna need more bombs inside Dungeon 2 as well. So with these with this tech smashing, you also gotta try to make sure not to overmash, because if you swing your sword, you could roll the RNG as well. Yeah, so enemy movements also roll RNG calls. What else? When I was mashing through the title screen, when I did the hard reset, the RNG rolls every other frame as well when you're on the title screen. And then what else? Keys are real jerks, and when they move, they also roll RNG every other frame. So it's probably part of why there's not as much RNG manipulations in this game compared to Ages, because there's keys like everywhere. Like seems like almost every other room in dungeons, and then in like caves as well. There's like a lot of keys like everywhere. I think you have Ages, a nice. Yeah, definitely recommend this series. I was pretty late on playing the Oracle games personally. What's it called? I played Seasons and then Ages back to back in like late 2020. So yeah, still kind of during like I guess when the COVID lockdowns and stuff was starting to loosen up with the lockdowns a little bit. Like around that time. Then I played these 2 Oracle games and Minish Cap all back to back as blind playthroughs. And then Kirby and the Amazing Mirror right after that too. And Gunstar Superheroes. Oh, I screwed up the... Oh, shoot. Well, I failed the manip here, because, I didn't think that I would be only 1 sword swing away from getting the RNG I needed there on the title screen. Usually it's like, for me it ends up being like 4 or 5 swings there, so I'm like really surprised. But... oh well. So fortunately that's not like a big run killer. That will like probably lose time like in Dungeon 2. I already lost time kind of like taking a hit from that enemy because he was in my way, but... yeah, so if I kept the Manip going, like, all those enemies would have been out of my way as well. And then, digging with the shovel also rolls RNG, so you'd want to dig twice here, and you would usually dig up a heart there. So you dig away the snow mound, and then, oh my gosh. Well, I'm getting really punished for failing the Manip. Because, yeah, in the Oracle games, also, you have, very little iframes, so, like, when enemies get in your way, then, you can get your health just, like, sapped just like that. And, ideally, I would like to not lose my potion as well. So, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, here's Dungeon 2, Snake's Remains. So normally you would want to keep a RNG Manip here to have all these snakes be in like the 3rd row, because when you're on the same line as them, then they'll charge straight at you like that. So you would want to have like most of them be on the 3rd row. Alright, yeah, so yeah, the Manip is dead. And then you would want to carry the Manip here as well to no way! Are you kidding me? I lost my potion because we traded hits. So I got 2 surrounded. I was gonna try and grab the heart as like a safety measure, but then like, oh my gosh. I got like 2 surrounded by all the enemy RNG. I'm gonna grab this bomb. Yeah, so those moblins there that were walking, so the Manip would end with them walking in a kind of like in a square, like on the bottom row there, and you could like throw a bomb to hit both of them because you would Manip them to be close enough. So instead of like having to try to, you know, guess throwing the bomb at them and timing the explosion, or since they were near the edge of that pit, then I was able to actually like barely reach them with my sword, so I got lucky in that way too. So here there's like a time limit. If you take too long, that chest in the middle will disappear. So yeah, when you're doing speedruns, then as long as you don't mess up like 3 times, then you should be fine generally. But since it does waste a lot of bombs, like if you mess it up, then that can be spooky, especially like in a blind playthrough. So yeah, Keith's biggest jerks. Because yeah, they are like omega random on their movement, so sometimes they'll get in your way or just like track you. Oh my gosh, like that. And all these dodges. So all the snakes are going to be on the other side of this room. So I might just get like bum rushed by them. Oh. Or they're called ropes, I guess. You know your Zelda 1 enemies list, but they're not snakes, they're ropes. Oh yeah, when I entered that that underground section, like the 2D section, I canceled the screen fading in, because when you like kind of change areas like that, the game has like a fade out and fade in. So you can cancel like the fade in. If you need to menu, you can pause and open up your menu, and then yeah, cancel the fade in. That as like a little frame saver. So there is something here. I'm throwing my bombs. So Facade, just like in Link's Awakening, is broken. So his hitbox is there even if you don't trigger the fight, so you can you know, just kill him before the fight even starts by throwing bombs there. I didn't have to actually trigger the fight. I just wanted to like change the music for fun, so I did walk down. So if you walk far enough south in that room, then you'll trigger the fight as well. And then yeah, he'll like his face will like appear and disappear at times, and like, you know, you can't hit him while he's gone. So, you know, thanks to that abuse, you can just cheese him. Unfortunately, you do fight him again in the final castle. Wow. Right at the end of the room too. It's trolled by Keys. I'm telling you, they're the worst. They are the worst enemy ever. But yeah, yeah, so there's the Nightmare Key. Or, sorry, the boss key. Link's Awakening's Nightmare Key. Whoops. Yeah, you can hold down left here, just buffer when you enter the room. And if those snakes are nearby, you can also just reach them. Grab the wrong pot, that's crazy. Oh! That was weird. Hold on. I did see the chat moving. When I'm done this dungeon, I'm gonna move my OBS to my other screen and move the chat over to my closer screen so I can like actually read y'all chatting. I swear I'm not ignoring everybody. We're not trying to ignore everybody. But it's just a oversight on setup on my part. So yeah, right here. There you go. Hello, hello. We're getting ignored. I know, right? Oh my gosh. Forgot the menu here. Whoa, does that like those two German words in caps, does that mean like guts man's ass or Alright, so back to Horon Village. It does now. Oh my gosh. So definitely not. So I have to go down and up this screen. So there was a tree there that has ember seeds, and later on trees that have those special seeds on them, they will become fast travel points when I get the Gale Seed eventually. Well, yeah, you can also accidentally double talk to that guy. During when I was getting like the da-na-na-na fanfare for the free ring he gave me in the ring case, there is a bit of time where you can control Link briefly. So you want to start like, as a frame saver, you want to start like walking away. But unfortunately, because I pressed A during that time, I actually like grabbed the counter. So Link was like trying to like pull it. So I didn't actually like walk away because I I happened to like grab the counter with the with the bracelet. But during that time, you can initiate text with him again as well, unintentionally, so you can just kind of double talk to him. So Blano, all right, thank God he gave me a good RNG there. But so he defeated a boxing champion named Ricky. So this animal buddy coming up, and he took his boxing gloves after defeating him, and so to help Ricky, you need to defeat Blano to get boxing gloves back. So you kind of just like most of the time, depending on RNG, like most of the time you can just keep like hold left and keep mashing A so that Blano will kind of like put up his guard when you whiff punches, so you can like whiff and then hit him, whiff and then hit him. So you can just kind of like mash A and hold left. So You can defeat him really fast, but if he starts like trying to aggro you, then he has a lot of like iframes. So like one of my practice runs yesterday, like I lost like 20 seconds because he kept like jumping and weaving around the room and like spamming iframes. Whoa, Maple there. What the heck? I guess I had way too many kills there. Hey, that despawned the crows that were supposed to be there that I was supposed to kind of dodge, so we'll take it. So I don't need Maple for the rest of the run anyway. It does suck that I lost the potion though. So yeah, so that special tree, I grabbed some Pegasus seeds from there, so pretty much like the Pegasus boots, except they're temporary in this game. Yeah, Pegasus boots from like Link's Awakening, Link to the Past, those games. So seeds management does come up for runs. It's actually more so in Seasons compared to Ages, because in Ages they actually do buy the buy a larger seed satchel from Tingle in that game. So you end up having 50 of max 50 of each kinds of seeds, like kind of early in the game for Oracle of Ages. So that is nice. All right, so unlocking. So that was the key to unlock Dungeon 3, but there still is more that I need to do because the cave, the entrance to the dungeon's actually like blocked off. So I need I need to grow vines to be able to climb into the dungeon entrance, and I need summer season for that. My rod only has winter currently, which is like the first one you get. So I can change the season to winter whenever I'm on those stumps. So RNG spot over here, coming up. So in Subrosia. So normally really good runners will manip this part. But there's 4 spots in this area that you can dig up, and okay, I got the second worst RNG. So yeah, so this star ore will be in one of those 4 rooms in one specific spot, and yeah, since we go clockwise around, then yeah, I got the 3rd out of like 4 spots. So. See, Carter Freak knows. But yeah, like higher level runners than me will like manip that part. Also manip getting they'll manip a bunch of Dungeon 3 and manipulate getting Pegasus seeds as well. So more Pegasus seeds. But instead I bought that shield in Subrosia there as a backup route, because after you buy the shield, then Pegasus seeds will appear in that shop, so you can buy them and exchange them for ores, which ore is the currency down here. And there is a spot where I'm gonna, after Dungeon 3, when I come back here, I'm gonna dig up a rare ore, which is worth 50 for currency. And the Pegasus seeds, you can buy 10 for 25 of the ore. So yeah, I can top off later without like much of a detour, pretty much. Ever heard of Blue Balls now featuring the new and improved Winter Rod? Good God. Need an eggplant emoji in there. Yeah, I didn't want to. I had kind of slow text mashing there because I really didn't want to overmash with B and accidentally use a seed there, because the seeds routing is like kind of tight here at this part. So when I'm done Dungeon 3, I would ideally like to have at worst 1 left when I beat that dungeon. Having like 2 or 3 would be nice. Which enemies could also potentially drop a Pegasus seed, which occasionally comes up. It's like not that common in runs, but it does happen sometimes. At this point of the game. Or not, it's not that common when, of course, because, yeah, no manip route for this part for me. Alright, so thank you, Ricky. Oh yeah, I was kind of cheesing. I forgot. I was kind of cheesing jumping across that gap. So normally if you hold the attack button with Ricky, then he can like charge up this tornado that he can shoot, which cuts the grass there. Or cuts the bushes, but you can also space jumping across the yeah, you can space like jumping across the gap and punch like right as he starts jumping. So yeah, you can either shield bump these guys and push them out of your, and flip them over, or you can use your shovel to flip them. Flip them like burgers. So yo, TPA, thank you for that raid. So yeah, there's a strat here to kind of do this room swordless, where you can kind of manipulate these wall masters to kind of like spawn far away enough that you can like weave around them while doing this puzzle. But if you get grabbed by one of them, they bring you back to the start of the dungeon, so you really don't want to screw that up. So instead I equipped the level 1 sword with level 2 power bracelets so that I could kill them in 2 hits. Because they have a lot of health as well, but yeah, the level 2 power bracelet does like heavy lifting for a lot of these fights, especially early in the game. So yeah, so just need to match the these statues that were on the top. You just have to match that same pattern up there. Yeah, sometimes these guys will drop a Pegasus seed, from my experience. Oh, and then yeah, these jerks are in my way because I'm doing this not manip. And you would manip drops from these guys too. Oh, what am I doing? Very slow menu. But yeah, I was supposed to menu after getting that chest. Whoops. So I could equip now Rock's Feather, which the returning item from Link's Awakening, for the most part, is very nerfed in this game. Oh, what am I doing? So there will not be any super jumping. I have to wait another cycle now because I jumped too early. So if you have the Pegasus seeds, you can jump when this platform is like midway back. You can like jump. Yeah, with the speed boosted yeah, they're like speed boosted jump. You can like jump onto the platform as it's coming back and then like jump across without having to like wait the cycle of the platforms moving back and forth. But I went so early, I forgot to wait a bit for the platform to actually start coming back. So, silly mistake. Hey, Jumpy Jumpy is from a strat from a different game. Zero Mission Hundo. It's actually kind of random coincidence about that. I will be on the couch for Monkey SMB's run for Zero Mission Hundo coming up at SGDQ. So there will be some Jumpy Jumpy on the Friday afternoon of that event. Unless if he has some other like does one of the other like crazy strats that doesn't include Jumpy Jumpy, but what am I doing here? Oh, right. So having to do this room again, and yet again, I'm not confident and in doing this room swordless, so I just attack everything. Hey, thanks for that, congrats. Yeah, for GDQ stuff, yeah, additionally I'll be running, yeah, I'll be running Link's Awakening DX, for that, and then, I'll also be on the couch for the, Super Metroid race, the low percent ice race with Eddie and Oats, so... Might see me on the stage, like, 3 times. So, should be fun. Should be fun week. But yeah, Monday evening is, my run, though, so... Unfortunately, I know that, some of y'all are European and stuff, so... It's gonna be, like, later than midnight for y'all. Alright, so... Yeah, so I got the boss key there, and I'm gonna head, like, pretty much straight to the boss now. So, Mothula. In my head, I was thinking Mothra, but it's certainly not the name. Wait, is it actually Mothula? I think. Oh my gosh. Or is that just the boss in Link to the Past? So yeah, I got the good RNG. So 50-50 whether he'll start going clockwise or counterclockwise. So you can choose to go on the right platform or the left one, and just guess the 50-50. So I always just go left and hope that he goes counterclockwise, and he did this time. So that's another situation where in practice he went clockwise every time, but then in runs it was about 50-50, so yeah, expected, right? Alright, so gotta make sure not to blow this last Pegasus seed. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, so there's some jewels that I need to grab. That will give me access to Tarm Ruins, which is where you need to go to get to Dungeon 6. Way later on. And there's these 4 jewels that you have to like put into a wall. So whenever I'm generally in the area to get one, then when at a time that it's available in the game, then I'm gonna grab it. So that was one of them. So I'm gonna safety save. Really hoping I don't have a hard time with these tricks coming up. So there's some like kind of like bomb jumps and clips coming up. So first one's called Hide and Seek Skip, which oh yeah, and there's the rare ore that you can dig up, so you can always dig that spot for a nice 50 rupees or 50 ore. So yeah, as I said, I'm gonna, you know, top off by buying, spending it all right there. So gonna safety save here, because I don't want to waste like too much health and bombs as well, especially because I lost my potion too. So falling in that pit to try and normalize my subpixels, and then stand in a specific spot here. Waiting for about 4 flashes. Jump. Aw, lame. Yeah, wait for about 4 flashes and then jump and hold down. Oh no! Oh. Oh yeah, so in this game compared to Link's Awakening, you can't buffer DX. You can't buffer a pause into another pause, so I probably pressed the pause button a frame too soon, so the game didn't pause, so scared to hyper slingshot skip? Ooh, that trick is a lot easier now. Like, Hyper Slingshot skip was nice. Used to be a double frame perfect trick, but now it's like decently lenient. It's not like free, but it's like way easier than it used to be. Oh, come on, man. It sucks. I had this fine in practice, but then as soon as I've been doing runs, I've like never gotten this like better than third try in a run for whatever reason. There you go. Jeez. Took a while, but hey, we got there. See, that's the one that I'm more concerned about. The long bomb jump coming up. I'm usually less worried about that, but like, yeah, sometimes I just end up having bad days. So, do I know the double frame perfect one? Yeah, definitely recommend the new Hyper Slingshot skip. I was pretty lucky that the new strat was relatively new when I started running this game back in 2022, summer 2022. So I got lucky. It was the double frame perfect one was before my time, even like learning this game. And yeah, it's funny because I'm gonna just, oh whoops, I'm gonna save here again too. So yeah, since I work as a film extra sometimes, then I had like 3 weeks of continuity for a TV show, and there's like a lot of downtime on film sets, so wow, that sucks. So yeah, during that downtime I had what's it called? I learned this run from watching TGH's How to Train a Speedrunner GDQ hotfix show. So yeah, it sucks I messed that up because what happened? Oh, so I was mashing Pegasus seeds while in the air to try and use it. But when the Pegasus seed ran out, it didn't like, my mashing didn't like input it for whatever reason. So it didn't reactivate it, so my speed, my seed speed dropped like halfway through the jump because it didn't input. So it was kind of an annoying way to fail it, but it sucks. Nah, not voice acting, but just like as like a the title is background performer, so like being like an extra. Being in the background of scenes, like stuff like passerbys on the street, like, you know, maybe being like a restaurant patron and like, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, about to get the final season right now. Was it spring? Oh no, this is fall. Whoops. Yeah, I got spring with hide and seek skip, I think. So this is early fall. Yeah, that bomb boost I did, that last bomb boost I did, I think the trick is called early fall, like for that routing. So we don't have to come back to Subrosia later to get fall later, even though we don't actually need that season currently. But just saves us a backtrack. Yeah, I guess a show that like most people know of that I've worked on a few times is The Boys. Actually, a month ago I did work on since they're filming season 5, I did work on it again. Hey, thanks for that compliment. Unfortunately, I don't know like how far behind my my PB I am currently. After all those fails that I've had, like I have to be a minimum of like 2 minutes behind at this point, but I'm actually not too sure. Celebrity. I wish. I did have like a full like actor role for The Boys season 5 though, like a month ago. So I was like more than just background. This time, so looking forward to watching it when that season comes out. But I've only watched up to I went to the wrong place. I've only watched up to the end of season 3 so far, so I'm gonna watch season 4 soon. I couldn't find myself at all in season 2, and then season 4, if they used like one of the scenes where I was like definitely like front and center on the camera, then I should be visible, but I haven't watched season 4 yet, so I'm actually not sure. Oh yeah, so when I traded those kids, so for them to leave Dimitri alone, they asked for your bombs, so I had to give them all of my bombs in my inventory. So it doesn't matter how many bombs you have when you do that, but oh, whoops. Doesn't matter how many bombs you have in your inventory, but you need to have at least one. So I have occasionally had situations where I've failed like hide and seek skip and then the early autumn trick a bunch, and then by the time I like get past that area, then I had like actually had 0 bombs, like used my last bomb to get the trick successfully. So then that's really bad if you're out of bombs there. So that's also part of why I was resetting when I like failed too many times on those tricks, because I didn't want to have a situation where I gotta like search the whole world for bombs or something without noticing. Oh yeah, so yeah, cheesing that that sword trial. Yeah, exactly. So you slash the one statue, and then you hold your sword out and spin slash the other 3. So that's why I pushed one block to the left, and then yeah, spin slash the other 3. So yeah, that is some cheese. It's so normal to me, I even like forgot like about it. Do I know Ben Hoffman? No. Ooh, as a stunt worker, eh? So I have met some stunt people for like some shows, but yeah, definitely a Ben. I don't think I remember. All right, so got Moosh, the cutest boy. Oh yeah, there's usually the best like animal buddy. There's like it's usually a very divisive topic. I'm actually in like a group chat that I'm in, which I have plans to hang out with them later. Then I was saying how like I'll be late because I have these runs, but what's it called? One friend was asking what games am I running, and then I mentioned this game, and then he was like, Ricky is the best the best buddy. I agree. The kangaroo with the boxing gloves. So yeah, I was trying to hopefully get bomb drops from those moblins, because they're actually decently likely to drop some, so I was hoping. Yeah, in this game, with the flute, we have Ricky to call with it. And Oracle of Ages, we set it up for, I think it's Dimitri, I'm pretty sure, for Ages that we get the setup for. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? So you want to be in between these two tiles, so that you can walk across just by a bit. without having to use like a Pegasus seed and to jump across, because that room is so short that like it's kind of a waste of a seed as well. It's a strong chicken, I know, right? Alright, banger incoming. And all of its Game Boy Color goodness. Alright, so I do need to grab a backup. I need to grab this bomb chest because I didn't get bomb drops from anything anywhere. So when I grabbed Moosh, I did a butt stomp as soon as I mounted on him and cut and destroyed like 2 flowers. So I was hoping to maybe try and get a bomb drop from those also. Oh my god. The enemies are just like full force here, trying to kill me. Jeez. Yeah, so need to have all these switches pressed down here as well. Whoops. So had to make her way into the middle. Oh, I mismenued again. Shoot. I'm supposed to equip the feather here. Oh yeah, also those keys that fall from the sky, in dungeons, I try to purposely stay at the bottom of the screen because the fall point always starts from the top of the screen, so it has like less distance to drop down onto like the spot where the key falls. So it's like a little bit of a frame saver as well. I completely forgot about that until just now. So I took a lot of hits, so I really want to be careful because there's a... If RNG is like egregious in this room, then I could die right here, so... At least I didn't get knocked down into the spikes, but yeah, so yeah, I lost so much health because I just had like unnaturally bad luck throughout. Pretty much like from the point of when I entered this dungeon, so... Yep. I hope I took off the level 2 power ring, because if I'm taking even more damage from that, then that's my fault. Because yeah, it's scary having it on, but I usually try to take it on and off, like, sparingly throughout the run as well. So, gonna be hoping for some heart drops here. Okay, I had it off. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm equipping it now because some of these enemies are, yeah, I can kill them a little faster with the power ring on. Like the likes coming up. Speaking of which, I'm not gonna use the Pegasus seed here. If the likes are really far away, then you might want to use the seed to like chase them around the room. And that key that fell out of the sky, if it falls into the water and you have to dive and grab it, then you get a fanfare and text that tells you that you got a key. So you want to have the key actually fall on you while you're in the water there. Yeah, otherwise you get the da-na-na-na and that stuff. So I didn't unequip the power ring here, so I gotta actually be careful because yeah, it's Hooded Stalfos RNG coming up over here. If I see one, I'm gonna probably equip my sword. If I see one in my way. Alright. Should be fine. Oh my gosh, the spikes actually do a whole heart too. Alright, should be fine. As long as I don't make like an egregious error here on this mini-boss. So, Agneem, not to mistake him for Aghanim. Definitely looks kind of similar to a Aghanim fight, like a watered-down Aghanim fight, but... yeah, so fortunately, since I could just grab the fairy after defeating him, then, was like, pretty much all I had to get by. And again, because I lost my potion so early, like near the start of Dungeon 2, then yeah, if I lose all my hearts, I'm actually dead this time. So, and the enemies have really been trying, so yeah, be careful. All right, so there's gonna be a lot of like coming back to this midpoint warp, the mini boss room. So maybe like coming back here a lot. Whoops. Because I need to grab some keys and including the boss key as well. Yeah, so you shoot those torches. Right? Dolphoses are jerks. And yeah, sometimes you can get trolled by the keys getting in the way of you shooting those switches also. So, sometimes they can actually do it in a way that you're just completely screwed, so. Alright, gonna take my time here because that keys, that was like right in the way. And every run that I've done for practice, I've gotten like knocked off there because there's always like 1 or 2 keys like in the way, like literally every time, so. Yeah, so I got the boss key, which was in the water there. There's some, like, owl hint, I think, about, like, the eye of the skull, so. Yeah, it's on the right eye. You can, you have to dive, and you get the boss key. And you'll be equipping Gale Seeds here, because, this next room, there's some whiz robes that I have to kill, so you can kill them with 1 spin slash with the level 2 power ring, or you can just blow them away with the Gale Seed as well. So, like if they're too far away and if I don't have time to spin slash them, so. They gave me very good RNG, the whiz robes there. Pretty sure that's like the best luck I've ever had in a run. Oh yeah, so you can just barely jump across this gap without having to light those torches, but yeah, it is kind of a tight jump. So here, if you get hit by keys, you can jump to like not get pushed too far. Oh my god, and then that one that's like stalking me too, like right there. To, like sap even more health. See, I lost like half my health's worth from like just that room. So Claw Goma, oh, that's really bad RNG, actually. Did that so early too in the fight. Commonly she'll like not do it at all, but there's like a 2 pixel wide window where you can shoot in between Goma's claw and like hit the eye. So yeah, that big claw, you can destroy it with your by attacking it a lot with your sword, but yeah, if you're standing in like a 2 pixel wide window, you can like shoot like beside the claw and actually hit. Yeah, so it's RNG. Sometimes, yeah, that Goma will like scuttle like sideways across the room like that, and then you gotta like reset up your positioning if you had it already set up. So so it's like unlucky if Goma does it at all, because it's like not that common that she'll do it, but also... Wait, what else will she do sometimes? Sometimes she'll put up her claw to still block your shot as well, like even if you're standing in the right place. And yeah, Goma also sometimes like closing her eye and opening it. If you're too far away, she'll like close her eye, so... There is... Whoops! Oh my god. I meant to equip Gale Seeds and I equipped Pegasus Seeds and then used one. There you go. Yeah, so we wanted to refill on Pegasus Seeds, so a lot of times we do that like double travel over to Spool Swamp to get more Pegasus Seeds. Because each of the seeds on the tree is gives you 6 seeds. And then, yeah, I got sent seeds earlier, specifically for that Goma fight. And that was, like, really it for this run that we use it. So now I'm using mystery seeds here, because, we need to shoot, like, a question mark block to get one of those. Oh, wow, first try getting an Ember Seed. So, what I was going to explain is that mystery seeds, they, when you shoot them, they will randomly act as any of the 4 other seeds when they hit. So you have a 1 in 4 chance to get an Ember Seed to light that torch, and then, yeah, like the first shot ended up being the Ember Seed that time. Sometimes, if you get really unlucky, you can actually just burn all of your, like, 18 mystery seeds without, yeah, you can burn, like, all 18 of them without actually lighting the torch. And you need at least 1 mystery seed to shoot that, question mark rock to, unleash the ferocious beast, which ends up being, like, a Moldworm. I guess there's some kind of, like, troll joke about that. So yeah, if you get... Oh, what am I doing? So yeah, the first time that I threw the mushroom off screen, so you can only pick up, like, those mushrooms, when you pick up one, you can only pick up one at a time, so when you, drop them, they, bounce for a bit before they disappear, and you can't pick up the other one, so you want to, like, throw it off the screen, and then, so that you can immediately just pick up the next one afterwards. And then you can pick up and drop the other one after. But I also threw that one, like, off the screen, too, for, like, no reason. So I, like, wasted time, like, walking back and forth a little bit. Oh, is the game, like, brighter if you're, playing on Game Boy Advance? Oh, I didn't unequip... Oh, no. I forgot to unequip the level 2 power ring again, so... And I took the intended damage boost there, but I also took like 50% more damage. Oh, that's cool. I actually didn't know that. Yeah, because the Game Boy player counts as like a Game Boy Advance. So... Whoops! I fat-fingered start there. So I want North Polarity here. For the magnet gloves. Enjoy the screeching, by the way. So you can kind of do a skip here. Oh, I failed it though. So if you have the Pegasus seed on, then you can just barely jump to the side, using the magnet glove to pull you in, and holding down and right to kind of get beside it. Yo, Kirthar. Thanks to that raid. Yeah, I can equip the power bracelet again. So yeah, these Helmasaurs are some of the biggest jerks. Like, they're already jerks in Link's Awakening, but they are, like, even worse in this game, in my opinion. So, when they're moving, when they stop, then, so their direction and, like, can already be updated before they actually start moving. Oh my god, I'm missing a lot. So you have to open these chests in the order that you killed these guys. Otherwise, you'll get like a and then all the chests will turn into anti-fairies and attack you. And then you have to reset the room. So you gotta open the chests in the order that you killed all those Armoses there. And since I screwed up, I had to remember what order I killed them in still. It wasn't the same as normal, because I didn't even kill half of them with the spin slash, so. Yeah, so that jerk. I'm gonna take that heart though, just cause. I shouldn't have to, but yeah. Alright, so save and quit because it's faster than taking the minecart back and forth here. And... I need north, right? Yeah. So you can kind of cheese jumping across instead of, like, Because when you hook on with the magnet gloves onto those magnet rings, then or squares or whatever, then when you let go, Link will be kind of like standing, like walking on ground while over a pit for a bit. This is bad RNG, but that's okay. And then yeah, so you can just like jump across that gap instead. And yeah, if you use the magnet gloves when you're on the ground, you Link does it does waste a frame because Link like stops for a frame when he uses it. So you want to use it in the air or when you're like in those mine carts for the most part. Oh, I think I messed up. I think I didn't. Oh, never mind. I lied. I was gonna say I think I didn't equip the ring, but I lied. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, to kill the classic Zelda tiger. I'm just kidding. Just a dumb joke that we have because there's
pretty much like no tigers in like Zelda games, so yeah, so you can skip landing on that ladder just by a bit.
Kind of like jumping underneath it, and if you manage to avoid landing on the spikes, that also helps. So yeah, I overmatched on the text and accidentally changed my magnet gloves to north. I did want it at north polarity anyway, so I guess that kind of saved me a button press. So I'm gonna try for this once. So yeah, I can barely jump across like that. Man, what is that? All the keys just like bum rushing the door. Or half the keys. Yeah, so Dig Dogger. You can one cycle this. So once you split them up, then you want to try and like sweep the room as best you can with the... Oh my god, most of them are off screen. I actually killed them? I couldn't see like most of them, so it was just like dragging it back and forth. Cause I saw them like running like diagonal a lot, like a lot of them, so I was just kind of like guessing where they might be. That's funny. I was so sure I wasn't gonna one cycle because I was like too far away to like be able to see them. Oh, I sounded Smurfy for a bit. Uh-oh. I just read that part of chat. What's up, Astral? Alright, so what am I doing here? Alright, making my way to Dungeon 6, right? Yo, thank you, thank you. Alright, so commonly these buzz blobs will be like all around that bush that you need to cut, and if you hit them with your sword you get shocked and take damage, so... Combination of that, it wastes time when they're in the way, but... And then yeah, taking damage for like no reason. Alright, so if I go down and up here, then these seeds will be back. Because I think it's like a certain amount of screen transitions that you do until the seeds that you collected will come back on the tree. So yeah, I was able to just top off on my Pegasus seeds there. So yeah, here's all the gems, and one of the best songs in the game, depending on who you ask. Tarm Ruins. So Yuki mentioned the song. So yeah, so normally there's a trade sequence that at the end of it gives you a hint for during the Lost Woods section of this area to tell you how to get the next sword upgrade. So since we already know the puzzle for it, then I'm gonna actually get it, even though it's like kind of out of the way to get. the extra power actually like is worth it. It saves more time throughout the run. I think that got discovered later throughout the game at some point. So you have to keep going left as the seasons get warmer is the hint. So I did winter, go left, now autumn, go left, and then it's what, spring, then go left. And then summer and go left. It's funnily enough, the way to get through here is to go through like the proper way to get through here is actually the same order of seasons, except you start from left and then go counterclockwise. And then yeah, don't get eaten by the like, I guess, if it comes up in your way. So yeah, likes infinitely spawn as well
in this area. So oh man, sometimes I'm forgetting to cancel the fade-ins on season changes and doing the menu because I'm like forgetting if I'm supposed to menu or not occasionally. Squirrel forward? Uh-oh.
That's interesting with the squirrel situation. Oh my gosh. Back to normal? Alright. So yeah, you're able to cancel your shovel or sword slash animations as well with jumping with the feather. It's kind of funny. Alright, I'll definitely check it out then. Yeah, like here too, I also canceled that sword slash, the jumping with the feather. It's like a little frame saver. Sounds normal on source feed though. Huh, interesting. I started using the auto tune. Oh my god, all the keys just like lined up in the way, like dude. low key this enemy RNG throughout like the whole run has been kind of a meme, but because yeah, enemies so you have the same enemies like for their room. Oh my god, this is actually cursed. It's so funny. But the enemies can spawn essentially like anywhere in the room, so you know when they're like right in my way or like crowding like a whole area, it's like obviously not what you want to see. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what was happening there. I can so yeah, the ball, I didn't want to fall, but it's at least not that big of a time loss. I'm like really risking dying though, because I'm getting hit by everything. But yeah, since I saved like right here, at least if I die, it shouldn't be like too bad, unless I die like right at a mini boss or something, because these dungeons get a lot longer. So this dumb jump, all right, I got it first try. That's cool. I really hate that jump a lot. Almost forgot the menu. Shoot. Yeah, so what am I doing here? Oh right, yeah. So Gale Seeds, because these spiky hardheads, whatever they're called, they yeah, instead of flipping them over with your shield or shovel, then you can just blow them away with your Gale Seeds with the slingshot. So gonna activate these Armos right away because I need to kill all of them to get out of the room. And then yeah, magic boomerang. I forgot to equip my sword. Hey, Pegasus seed drop. That's pretty lucky. Means I can use a few more in this dungeon. Yeah, I forgot to equip the sword in that previous menu, so wasting a couple seconds from the missed menus also. I need South Polarity to drag this ball to me. And then want to be careful because the ropes over here can destroy you. Sometimes there's like a sneaky one on the stairs there, so like might just like cut you off occasionally. Fortunately not this time though. Probably want to actually be careful trying to not get hit here because yeah, losing like half my health already at the start. So yeah, this magic boomerang so you can control it. I also didn't have the level 1 boomerang because I skipped that really early in the run. Because there's when you go to get the winter season, there was a switch that I pushed. Oh, that RNG there. There's a switch that I pushed that or that I hit, and I threw a bomb at it instead of using the boomerang. Oh my gosh, that's gonna waste a lot of time. I got owned by my controller. So yeah, you want to have that on the first go around there. It's actually kind of tight to hit it all, and I actually did land the jump. And yeah, there's a fairy. I'm not sure why I equipped the ring. I definitely don't want to do that yet. So I'm probably gonna get hit by Keiths and maybe spikes here. So yeah, whenever the quicksand here is like moving backwards or pushing you backwards, then when you're getting pushed backwards, then you want to keep jumping. So I was doing the jumpy. And yeah, gotta kill all these guys and push the top left block to get through this room. Gonna kill as many ropes as I can if they're in my way, because wait, why? Oh right, because they since I'm gonna be backtracking there, they'll still be dead. The ones I killed will still be dead, so a little less likely to. Oh my god! That happened to me last run. I actually got like knocked back in the hole because there was one like right there as I came up. The same thing almost happened, but I managed to not fall off this time. So yeah, one of the biggest RNG killers of the run is this guy. I'm getting really lucky so far. But Vire, so you can like circle around the room like this and then dodge you. And like choose to not be hit like this. Sometimes you can hit him when he's like circling around the room, like there. But sometimes you can't. He'll actually just like dodge you every time, so. You can sometimes just like waste like all your time in a run, being a troll. That was like pretty average though. In Oracle of Ages, that fight, because you fight him in that game too, but it's manipped, so you manipulate the fight, so at least that's not a problem as long as you don't drop the manip. The manip is actually like not that easy, but it's like reasonable, I think, in my opinion. Yeah, so that switch I pressed is random. How many? When you press just either switch, it's just 50-50 whether it'll work or not. And whether it'll open the path or not. And if the game chooses like the bad chooses the bad outcome for the switch, like it doesn't matter which switch you press, like whether you'll get like the good or bad outcome in the room, so it gives you the illusion of choice, I guess. There's also like a switch that you pull out in Oracle of Ages that has that same thing. So Manhandla, I'm always scared of this boss, actually. Yeah. Certainly destroy like all your health in an instant. So what I want to do, so it takes 3 hits to kill each of the heads, and then he'll get faster. So you ideally want to have his heads being like 1 hit away from being killed. Hope that they all open around the same time, and so that you can like kill all of them at once. Just not what I'm doing, apparently. Oh, I missed. I choked. Yeah, now he's gonna be like super fast. See? And he might actually just like run into me a bunch too. Oh god. Which could just, like, destroy me. Thank you. And yeah, because of Oracle's game's lack of iframes, then you can sometimes just, like, get completely destroyed by this guy if he, like, runs into you a bunch of times. And yeah, it loses a lot of time, like, probably around, like, 2 minutes to, like, take a death there, so... I'm always scared. So yeah, that fight took pretty long, but at least I lived. Any highlights? Surely, surely that's not changing Ryan's voice. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's the helium I inhaled. Alright, so path to towards dungeon 7. First off, I'm gonna actually... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Where's the sunken city? There you go. I'm gonna actually grab, because I'm low on Gale Seeds, I'm gonna just, like, grab some for, like, marathon safety, actually. Alright, there you go. So some types of cheese to do here. I hope I can get this, just to show off. It looks kind of funny. There you go. So yeah, you can, like, clip the magic boomerang, like, between those rocks if you, don't move. It's actually really tight. But your position is conveniently set up there. Alright, so save and hard reset. Gonna be trying to go for RNG manip here. So the captain, I have to get his bell from the desert. And it can be in, like, 1 of 4 spots in the desert. Actually, if I fail the manip, I forgot where the backup holes are, so could actually, like, waste a lot of time if I fail this. We'll see though. Nope. I hope that's okay. I forgot to use the seed when I unpaused. Since those guys didn't move, I hope they didn't roll RNG. And yeah, there's some pattern. I think you're supposed to get it, like, on that pirate ship, like what the order for this code is. Taking a hit on purpose there, because with the sword slashes, I'm gonna be listening to the sounds of my sword. But 1 second. Okay, there you go. Should be it. Yeah, listening to the sounds of my sword, and since I have the level 2 sword, when you're at full health, you shoot a sword beam, and the sound of the sword beam is actually, like, pretty loud, so it can be hard to tell from there. Okay, cool. The manip worked. So I ended up being in this hole. Whoops. Yeah, so gonna use a Gale Seed here. And try to use it as quick as possible, because that lever that came out of the sand there, will roll RNG, and, like, the pokey also moving. No, I screwed up! Oh, I still got the Pegasus seeds from the leaves on the ground, at least, when I threw the boomerang the second time, because I guess those levers spawning didn't roll, they didn't roll RNG yet, because they didn't start moving. Yeah, so the sword has, like, 3 different pitches. It's, like, low, mid, or high, as I said earlier. But, yeah, so when I was doing the manip earlier, then, I was listening for a high, sound for that one. So there was, like, a bunch of, like, mostly, mid sounds, and then there was, like, 1 high when I slashed, like, 7 times. Yeah, so getting the captain's bell polished. And then, yeah, wasting a seed to jump there. So when I did hide and seek skip earlier, the trigger for the hide and seek minigame is still active. So on this next screen, I want to be, like, near the top of the screen here. Otherwise, you'll trigger hide and seek, and these subrosions will they steal your feather, and then you have to do this whole like mini game to follow them without them catching you, kind of like the Rosa thing earlier, except there's 2 of them. And then you have to follow them to see where they buried your Rock's feather, and then you can just dig it up and leave. But yeah, it loses like a minute and a half if you accidentally trigger the hide and seek minigame there, so you have to be really careful. So a very long cutscene with some music that I like personally, at least. I was looking at an email on my phone. So I've talked about this on stream. So about 2 weeks ago, or 2.5 weeks, a good friend of mine, he actually opened up a ice cream shop in North York, Ontario. So like the north center part of Toronto, pretty much. And I was looking at an email because I left a review on Google, and then he like replied to the Google review. So yeah, just because like a friend that I've known for like almost 10 years, it's like it's kind of funny like seeing it on my Google review email. Some good ice cream though. So what's up, Lanya? Alright, so I gotta make sure not to overmash here, because I don't want to accidentally use a Pegasus seed. It's not the worst thing, since I did get the manip successfully, at least, to get the extra drop, but yeah, I didn't want to use one there. So yeah, this jump is also kind of annoying, so I took my time there to set up the jump. It's another spot where I don't know, you really don't want to waste a Pegasus seed also. So I'm going to be going for another RNG manip here. You could, the other RNG manip I did in the desert, you can carry that manip to here, but alternatively... Oh, what am I doing? Whoops. Yeah, okay. I was forgetting what to do for menu and stuff, but... Yeah, this looks like the correct RNG for the enemy movement, though. But I moved all the way to the top of the room, so that might be a little sus. No! Well, it's over. Oh, that's annoying. For the manip, it's over, but it's slower. It's definitely slower to reset and try again for the manip. It's like purely for time save. I also forgot to equip the power ring anyway, so I would have lost the manip regardless. So it's my fault, because you can kill those red Wizrobes in one hit. The red Wizrobes, you can kill them in one hit if you what's it called? Oh my god. Yeah, I failed this badly. Ugh. Just mismenuing, forgetting stuff. It was terrible. Alright, it should be fine though. Alright, I'm gonna try that again. So, that's called post skip. So, there's a post sister that you're supposed to fight, so that those torches don't start going out and when they all completely go out, they send you back to the start of the dungeon. But I forgot I was supposed to do the menu before coming into this room to equip this, so that screwed up everything because of that. But this should work this time. Yeah. So yeah, those are most there. There's one that's like actually a statue, and you need to push it on the switch that was on the bottom right in that room. And yeah, so I wanted to carry the manip to have the Armo statue be right beside. Yeah, the second one that I touched there, it would have been that one, but because I screwed up the manip, then you know, I'm having to push it like all the way across the room now, and fighting a bunch of the live Armoses now because of that. And yeah, you have to come back to this room a second time, so you'd ideally carry the manip up till you get this twice. Oh, we traded? Oh my god. And if I also was able to carry the manip, then this next room would also be manipulated, so the keys would be out of your way here. But because they're not, I'm gonna just spam my sword to hopefully not get knocked off by them. Yo, thanks for that GLHF, by the way. And then, yeah, so can do this pattern here to get the key. Then using Pegasus Seed kind of at the last moment. Oh my god. That's crazy. I fat-fingered the A button before I pressed start by accident. Yeah, because you can make this jump easier by buffering your jump. Oh, oh, that's not good. I still don't have the my bracelet or my ring equipped also. So yeah, now that this guy's not manipped, I gotta chase this jerk around too. Sheesh. So yeah, that's how you can bleed a lot of time throughout the run. So you can barely make that jump there. It is kind of tight, so it's not like 100% worth going. Oh my gosh. Apparently I pulled the ball off of the, the thing. Yeah, so now I gotta, you know, same thing. Just scout the RNG. Oh, I touched that other one. And I also don't want to get knocked into the stairs by these guys too, which could be scary. My last practice run I did die, like, right after the mini-boss, so be careful about that too. Oh, right. Forgetting menus here. Jeez, these menus are complicated compared to, like, Link's Awakening, honestly. Sometimes. It's a good sequel. It's a lot of items, you know? Yeah, so here's the second post sister. I skipped the first one, so as I said, with that post skip. Yeah, because the same thing where like these torches would be going out here and it boots you back to the start of the dungeon, but we can't get to these stairs fast enough to actually skip this one, so we have to actually defeat that that post there. Oh no, that's bad. So I probably pressed jump a frame late. Alright, there you go. So yeah, you open the door by killing these guys, and then I want to stand one tile away from the pit here. Yeah, I died in this room last run, because... Wow, this time I actually just choked execution, but last time, the keys were just all over me and kept, like, knocking me into the spikes, like, and blocking the chest and stuff, and I got hit, like, 9 times and died, so it's like, oh my god. So is that, like, roughly about half health also, getting there? It was, like, a meme. But that's okay. Let's reset the room to set up. So, you can use another seed here, and you can grab a safety fairy there if your health is low, which my health was not low, but I just wanted to show it. Oh, whoops. So yeah, if your Pegasus seed runs out, you have to jump at the very edge of that tile. Now that I have Rock's Cape, then I have this like cool glide that you can do to cross very large gaps. Oh, that's unlucky that both of them were all the way over there. So yeah, if they blow out all the candles also, then you get sent back to the start of the dungeon as well. So I'm generally just gonna be kind of like guarding those left torches. That Wizrobe's a jerk. I'm gonna grab this fairy as well, just for added safety. Or I thought it was safe, but then that just made the Wizrobes block me, so that's my fault. Yeah, so there's more Pegasus seeds you can grab in this chest. I think the other one's mystery seeds. I don't really want those at this point. So, with the Rock's Cape, then kind of do this puzzle. We gotta jump on the switches in that order. So, using the glide to skip over. You kind of cheese this puzzle by holding straight right, falling down one floor, and then barely landing here. And, yeah, you hit the switches in that order that I hit them. Open the door. Whoa, hello. Alright, all the way at the other end of the universe over here. Alright, now to make my way to the boss. I paused too early. I wanted to cancel the fade in here, but whoops. So yeah, in fear of dying, I'm gonna grab that fairy yet again. And then yeah, sometimes you gotta react to like if a Wizrobe is in your way over here. So it could be dangerous. So yeah, Gleeok, an extra gimmick, so when you knock his head off, if you take a while, then the head will come back on. So the fight will take longer. And then there's a second phase there where he, you get stunned for a really long time if he when he stomps the ground, so you can jump over it. Yeah, jump over the stomp. And then yeah, with level 2 sword and level 2 power ring, then yeah, can just do a ton of hits. Seeds of life. Yeah, Zerk. Look a lot like these nuts. I mean, Seeds of Life is pretty appropriate. Alright, making sure to unequip the power ring again, because for the safety, these enemies are gonna mess me up everywhere. No. Oh my god. What do I need? It's this and Gale Seeds, right? No, it's a... It's in Shovel I need, yeah. Yeah, I'm supposed to get a Gale Seed drop right here, though. Yeah. Yeah, so here comes kind of a series of dumb jumps. Okay, cool. Sometimes the these Tektites will be in your, like, one of them might be like on the path of like that jump. So doing that jump skips switching the season to fall. Cause yeah, otherwise you gotta use cause yeah, there will be leaves covering the holes, so you can to make a path to walk across only in fall or autumn season. But yeah, you can kind of do that dumb speed boosted glide with the Rock's Cape. So yeah, long cutscene, so a lot of lava raining down to create a new path. Nice emote. I went the wrong way. Whoops. Okay, there you go. Just go up instead of down, but that's fine. So I need Summer here. And just try to ignore these enemies as best I can. And then this cave is kind of obnoxious. I'll try like a harder trick like once, which also can just get completely ruined by Keith's RNG as well. Even okay, I almost got it, but I was a pixel off, so sucks. I'm not gonna try again, but now all the keys are in my way, so maybe I should have tried it again. So yeah, alternatively, you just go that way, but... Yeah, I missed by a pixel, and then the keys hit me after, but... So, I just failed it, actually. That would have been fine. I pressed left like a frame too late. Kind of situation. Alright, so... just in case, because we did talk about, Sword and Shield skip. Or, sorry, Sword and Shield. Hyper Slingshot skip. But, wait, what? Oh. I thought that I, buffered both, but I guess not. Yeah, so Hyper Slingshot skip. It's gonna be another, like, bomb boosted and wall clip type of strat. Oh my god, I messed that up pretty badly. Yeah, so I need to clear out the enemies here to get that key. Ice physics are jank! So, yeah, so here comes the trick. Okay, I'm gonna move this guy out of the way. Yeah. So, should be good. So, you slide on ice, of course, so... You want to hold, down, I think it's for like 5 to 8 frames. Something like that. So that you, only slide a little on the ice. And I'm gonna press that switch just in case if I die, so that I don't have to do the trick again. So, I only have to do it once. It does use quite a bit of items. Yeah, so there was some, what are these called? Pole's Voice, the like rabbit enemies. Oh, there you are, you stupid jerk. Alright. Yeah, so the Pole's Voice, so I played the, flute to, kill the Pole's Voice, is, that were to the left of the screen. I think they're also, like, very likely to drop bombs, right? Which is nice. Yeah, like, bomb clip into the wall. And then bomb boost again the second time. What? I hate this game sometimes. Oh my god. I think I got the same pattern. So I think I was a pixel too low to touch like the second row on the far left. And then I but it like touched the one beside it. Oh my god, man. It actually got me so mad. that just happened. Like how did that end up being like wrong even if I didn't like touch the tile? I wonder if that was like a sub-pixel thing too. And then yeah, I ended up getting the same pattern when I re-rolled the room. So there's like 4 different patterns you can get there. And since I hadn't seen that pattern yet since derusting the game, I like forgot it, so I had to pay attention to remember. And I was like, oh, this is like actually like a probably like the easiest one though. And then yeah, and then I got like janked by the game, so I was like, alright, cool. So I let go of the D-pad just to drop that crystal in place. So you'd be freezing the lava with these ice crystals. And yeah, it's a 1 collect keys and 2 to make a path towards the boss as well. So you only need 3 out of 4 of those ice cutscenes. And then gotta go on the leftmost stairs over here so that we can because we need to bring this minecart over to get to. We need to get it up so that we can bring that ice crystal onto the minecart up here and then, you know, throw it in that hole that I just walked by. So gotta backtrack all the way over here. Whiz robes are really nice and not like being all up in my grill, which is nice. The Stalfos wasn't the worst as well there. So sometimes if like the enemies are just like hot on your butt, you might want to use a Pegasus seed as well. Oh my god. Oh, he's endlessly spamming. I was hoping that there would be a gap where I could like walk in between, but he not only like blocked the path, but he was like spamming like in right in the way. Oh, this is unlucky. Oh, does that? Oh, that doesn't kill them? Oh my god. I thought it kills them. This is a disaster though. And now all the keys are active because yeah. That one Stalfos had to like walk perfectly in the way and like aggro me before I could get there. Oh no, that's bad. See. Yeah, also that can happen. I was gonna talk about how that can happen, but hey, I got to show that you can like throw it beside the hole sometimes. Oh my god. I must have lost like over 20 seconds to like just that room. That's kind of a meme, but alright, I have 9 bombs, so should be fine. There's like 2 hearts in these pots over here, and then I only need to grab 1. I've never seen that in my life. What the heck? Well, alright, I might actually die to the boss now, because this is not an easy fight. I don't think there's anything in here, right? Oh, I got a heart. It's cool. Oh my god, they completely, like, crowded, like, the block. That's insane. I lost so much health from that. I've never seen that in my life. I didn't know that that was possible. Like, at all. Oh, I messed up the opener. I forgot that the Medusa head doesn't teleport after that first hit at the start. So yeah, you want to jump over the laser sweeps. If she teleports to the center, she's going to try and petrify you, so you want to jump over that. And then that laser sweep across the room at the top, you can spin slash it and jump. It's very tight to dodge it and hit her all at once, so if your health is low, you can opt to not go for it. If your health is higher and you like are fine with like trading hits, then you can also just go for that as well. If you get petrified and turn to stone, then while you're petrified, then she can just hit you indefinitely. Sometimes she'll actually just miss because of like her randomness of like shooting and circling around the room. So it's kind of funny, but yeah. What am I doing here? Forgetting menus again. Again, I just didn't practice enough, admittedly, but because from the start of this week or end of last week, I was planning to put more practice in like the games that I'm running for this event, but I kind of last minute got asked to run Link's Awakening DX for a GDQ hotfix show on Wednesday, so then yeah, because of that I was practicing for that because it got added to my plate. So yeah, it's hard to do everything all at once because of that. So just is what it is, right? Alrighty, what was I about to say? Yeah, so I went to the Maku tree. I've definitely had runs and watching TGH's tutorial Where it's like, yeah, make sure you go to the Maku tree first, because I've occasionally in runs sometimes gone here first and then just gotten blown away by the barrier because I didn't get the Maku nut. Yeah, Maku tree. Oh, bust a nut, so... okay, anyway. Yeah, so, any percent for this game, that barrier, partway through the run, they do a, rooster dupe, and, like, duplicate those roosters that I grabbed earlier to, like, fly across, like, gaps and stuff. Then, there's a way you can, like, duplicate them a bunch, and then you can, like, overload, like, the sprite slots in this game. Alright, I gotta save here. There is actually a RNG manip you can do here. But, I never learned it, so... Oh, I was supposed to equip, my seeds, not... Or have my seeds still equipped, not the, cape. It's fine, though. Yeah, and really don't want to get grabbed by the wall masters, as usual. So you have to kill all the enemies in the room, to be able to, proceed to the next room. So that's bad RNG. So we have to, as I mentioned earlier, how we have to fight Facade normally. So, gonna hope he doesn't, disappear, more than once in the fight. Well, yeah, so he gave me the good RNG on the second cycle, where he spits the flames up and down. Because you can usually get 3 bombs in. If he disappears and makes all those tiles appear, then you can usually only get 1 hit. And then the other one where he spawns spiders down from the ceiling, then usually you can get 2 hits on those. So you ideally don't want to get like the thing that I got on the first cycle for the most part. So Onyx, so 6 spin slashes here, and then take 4 more spin slashes here. So I'm gonna try and extend his extend my hitbox by getting shocked by the bloopy with Din, with the fake Din in there. And yeah, extend the hitbox so that you can get 2 spin slashes per spin slash. 2 spin slash hits per spin slash. So time will be when I get the final hit. So it should be 9. Time. Alright, cool. So I think I was at least underestimate for that run, so there's that. Thanks for the GG, also. That fight can be scary if you drop the stun lock, so hearts. Yo, Gameaholic, what's up? Yeah, I've practiced that like way too much because I still drop it in runs, and I've like just died in like my older runs like a couple years ago. Oh, and in marathons too. I've like definitely died there also. All right, so I'm gonna switch games. Should I just like switch like right away, or do I need to wait on any setup or anything like that on your side of mod? Okay, sure. All right, I'll throw up super.